What's up, guys? Welcome back to Maniball Cake on our brand new channel. I'm your host, Joshua John Russell, and this week, this man is all about white monochrome cakes. Now, you're probably thinking that seems a little bit basic, but I'm gonna build a super chic cake with detailed piping, white on white, with some white chocolate molds. Let's get started. I'm gonna start by breaking down two 10-inch square cakes with my vanilla cake batter. By the way, if you want any of the recipes or the tools you see, you can click the eye above me or it's in the description box below. This guy's sticky. Let's do the same thing to this guy. This is gonna be a shorter tier, so I'm just gonna do 2 layers, and then the top 3 tiers on top of it will all be round. All right, we get my crumbs cleaned up here, and then we'll fill it with some vanilla buttercream. Now I'm gonna get her in the cooler and she'll be ready for a crumb coat. Now that our cake is chilled, I'm gonna cut the sides down a little bit and actually the corners so we can get more of a softer look, and I'm gonna give her a crumb coat. Cutting the crust off your sandwich for you, Brandon. I'm gonna trim these corners. You better wash that knife. Do you see this shirt? That does not say maybe. I will cut you. I'm just gonna soften it a bit because the top 3 tiers are round, so we don't want it to be like a hard-edged box. I want it to be soft. Plus we're gonna cover it with a ton of molds. Now we're gonna give her a crumb coat. Oh, do you want me to clean this up?
Yeah.
My.
Get a bite of that. That is really good.
Oh, have some. Sorry. It does kind of like mayonnaise, doesn't it? It's gonna be looking like a pillow here in a minute. All right, we're gonna give her a little bit of a chill, put on the final coat. Whoa. So we're gonna cover our square tier in white fondant. I'm gonna roll this to an 1/8 of an inch thickness, a little cornstarch. Just gonna use my arm here, slide her in.
Wow.
I went a little far, there we go. Get the bubbles out of the top edge. I'm making some white flour molded decorations with some melted white chocolate for our bottom tier. I put it in a squeeze bottle so I have a little bit more control over it. Squeeze it in the molds, and then I'll knock it down a little bit so it spreads out. I really love these molds because they have a ton of detail. There's really no work on your part. Just squeeze in the bottle. I gotta shake her. Shake it, girl. All right, I got all my molds filled. I'm gonna pop them in the fridge for a few minutes, let them set up, and then we'll pop them out. I'm just pulling the sides, releasing the chocolate. That's pretty. I like her. She's classy. It's like her big sister, or maybe the babysitter. I make up stories about all my sugar decorations. They're like real people to me. Baby, cousin. Oh, this one broke. I'm gonna have to re-pour this one. I can probably use this though, if I cut that piece off, and then I can use that as a leaf alone. These are the really intricate ones. They're gonna look really awesome. Come on, girl, it's showtime. Ooh, it's nice.
Who is that?
I don't name them like real names.
It's like a familial relationship.
Oh, they're just all like cousins. That's a cousin. This is gonna be the mom, I think, because she's huge.
Wow.
That's not what I meant. I meant she's an adult. Oh, she's awesome. Look at that. Look at that detail. Now that the decorations are made, it's time to put the cake together. Okay, for the top 3 tiers, we're gonna do some piping. So when I first started piping, or learning to pipe, I would make a ghost paint. So basically, it's just a little bit of black gel food color mixed with some water to make like a really, really light gray color, like a ghost. Ghost gray? They can be gray, like in the movies sometimes, right?
Yeah, a little grayish, I guess.
Yeah, grayish. I could handwrite better than I piped, then I could come and sort of plan out what it was I was going to pipe and make these little ghost swirls. So then I would space them out evenly around my cake, and then I would pipe on top of that. After you do it for a while though, you can just freehand it, so that's what we're gonna do. So I've got a small star tip here and some royal icing in white, because this is a white on white cake. I'm gonna make really funny faces when I do this. I can't control it. Just want you guys to know, if anyone makes fun of me, don't forget. It's right there. I feel like a badass in this shirt a little bit. So the key to piping successfully is to ground yourself. So I like to keep my elbows. Actually, I'm gonna get myself a little bit lower down. Excuse me while I go down that. Get yourself level, get yourself grounded, and use both hands. So I'm gonna guide with this hand, squeeze with this hand. In the middle here, I'm gonna taper it off. I'm gonna go back in and whiten it. So it's a little bit more dramatic. It's hard to talk and pipe at the same time. And now through the magic of television, I'm gonna do this really quickly. All right, now we're gonna stack our tiers using bubble tea straws. Twist that guy in so they stay straight. And then what song would you guys like to hear? All right, we're gonna stick this top tier using a little bit of royal icing. Now I'm attaching my chocolate flowers with royal icing. So I'm anchoring my big flowers first, and then I'm gonna go back and fill in with the smaller ones. I'm mixing white flowers with off-white flowers to add some dimension. I'm accenting the cake with some gum paste flowers I made from plunger cutters. I'm finishing the flower tier with some royal icing leaves. For the last step, I'm gonna pipe a border around each tier. All right, our white monochrome cake is all done. I think she turned out pretty good. Thank you guys for joining us on our new Manabelle Cake channel. Don't forget, if you want the tools or recipes, click the eye in the corner or you can get them from the description box below. Subscribe to the new channel, like the video, and please leave me comments and let me know what you guys want to see in the future. Don't forget about the flavor contest. I'm recipe testing and we'll have a winner soon, so you can check back for that. You know, she's really too beautiful to cut, but she was warned. Let's eat. Not basic at all.